This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by Conor Benn. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. You well?
Very well, thank you. All the better for talking to you. Just reflecting back on 2018, how do you sort of look at your progress and how everything went, basically?
It's a bit of a confusing year. Obviously I had the injury and that, which put me out for majority of the year. I had the fight with Chris Truman as well, which, I stopped him within 4 or 3, whatever rounds it was. And then I had a rematch with a Frenchman. And my goal was to really get that Frenchman out of there that year, so I can move on with my career. It would have been nice to have had another 3 more fights the year, but, it is what it is. It's part of the job. I broke my jaw the year before that. I've had the hand injury this year. It's an injury-prone sport.
Any news on when you're next out, Conor?
I'm hoping April. It'd be good to, smash out 4 or 5 fights this year and, do it in good fashion.
Any interest in the Johnny Garton fight?
Yeah, definitely interested. Obviously going into fights, you got to have the confidence you can do anyone in. And I believe I can do Johnny Garton in. I like Johnny Garton. I love his style, and it'd make an unbelievable fight. And I will win that belt.
Did you watch his performance against Gary Corcoran?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I believe I'm a lot younger, a lot fresher, and I don't mind having a fight myself. And as everyone knows, people want to say, oh yeah, well, you had a hard fight against a gentleman. Nah, but he was a tough man. I hit him with back right hands all day long. I was hitting him hard with back right hands, and he's still come forward. So he's a tough geezer. Because anyone else I would have put back to sleep. So you can't do the comparisons of this and that and this and that, because when I was knocking out people with undefeated records, people were saying I was ready for Kell Brook, I was ready for this, I was ready for that. It just showed a lot of flaws I've got because of my lack of amateur experience, which we've been working on. It's all time, baby.
Anyone else sort of on your radar, or is it literally the Garton fight you want?
No, definitely Josh Kelly. I think his style's made for me. That style, that hands down slick style. It only works for a couple rounds, and he's shown that in his fights. Where he's all sharp on that for the first 3-4 rounds. But he ain't no bantamweight, he ain't no flyweight either. So I'll go in there and do what I got to do. I'm a come forward fighter, and it suits my style to a T.
Obviously, Josh was scheduled to fight David Avician. How do you think that fight would have gone?
I don't think that's happening, is it?
Apparently, it's been pulled again. But
listen. I've tore my tendon a week before my last camp. You ain't got me no pulling out, bruv. No pulling out. I do not care. I'm going in there and I'm taking him out. Simple as that. I had this hand injury. I could have let that played on my mind. Tone's like, oh, is it all right? Now, listen, Tone, I'm ready to go. I'm confident I can beat him with my left hand. The geezer's only gone and switched southpaw. The only punch I can throw is the back right hand, which I put him down 3 times with. So listen, all that pulling out business, I ain't pulling out a no fight. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? I could have pulled out if I didn't have to fight that Frenchman again. I really did not have to. But I needed to prove to myself. So, and that says a lot about me. And then pulling out fights like this says a lot about him.
Just lastly, I know it was a while ago, but on Talk Sport, Harley come on air and said that he'd fight you potentially. What did you make of that?
First off, I don't appreciate you bringing that up. That's it is what it is. And, at the end of the day, he's my brother and he's my brother. So, what can I say? If there was £1 million on the table, I'd still turn the fight down. I'm going in there and I'm going in there to do damage. I ain't doing no damage to my brother. I don't care what someone pays you. I don't care this, that, he says this or that, whatever. I'm not fighting my brother. No way. It don't even enter my fault. I can't even visualise it. Now listen, all night I can visualise knocking people out. I can visualise knocking anyone out. I can't see it. There's a blockage there.
Completely understandable. Hopefully you get the Josh Kelly fight, the Johnny Garton fight.
Either one, I'm happy. It's come round quick, and I didn't expect to be where I am right now. And hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. Let's remember that, because I work hard in the gym. I work hard, really hard. It wasn't long ago I come to the gym as a little boy, and look at where I am now. Because you cannot say when I first turned pro, you cannot say I'd be where I am today based on my first and second fight. Hard work got me where I am. And of course you got to have talent, but at the end of the day I've shown a decent pair of cojones. So that's it. I've proven a lot in my career so far.
Conor Benn, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.